Hey yo, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Man, this video is going to be a little bit different. I feel like sometimes I get really focused on mastering this and improving my skills and learning new things, which is all acceptable. It's all good, but I feel like sometimes, I get so caught up in it that I forget about other stuff. Like last week, I had an issue that happened in my workflow that just was a big punch to my face, and it kind of threw me off balance. I didn't even drop a video for you guys last week, which I apologize for that. I'm definitely going to work on, keeping composure better, but there's just some times where, you know, keeping composure is a little bit hard. Um, I feel like somewhere down the line, I got so focused on certain things that I forgot about other things. For example, I'm really big on like reading. Um, Different topics. I'm really big on strengthening my mindset, but I feel like sometimes we just lose track of things and we forget about those things that really feed the person that we are. It all starts with the person behind all of this, and if that person is not solid and that person forgot to work on themselves, then when stuff hits the fan, it's probably not going to be such a good outcome. Which last week, like I said, I had an issue that happened with my workflow, and it just threw me off balance completely because if you're somebody that goes out and films all the events, like weddings, for example, you know how much work it entails, not just the day of the wedding, the day of the event, but afterwards, like when everybody's gone, when it's just you and your thoughts in your workplace. Even though you enjoy whatever you do, that doesn't take away from the fact that certain things happening just add a lot of extra time, a lot of extra work unnecessarily. And I feel like that can take a toll on a person if that person is not solid, which, like I said, I'm really big on, being a solid individual. Sometimes, like last week, I just dropped the ball completely, and I somehow allowed that issue that happened to just throw me off. And I feel like that's not acceptable. So I'm definitely working on improving that so it doesn't happen again. But, after all, we are human, and, it is what it is. And sometimes we just got to pick it back up, realize and recognize, and then just get back on the horse and keep on smashing. I have a lot of cleaning to do here well, not too much. I already got some stuff done here in the office. I just feel like I need to pick up a few more things in the back. But anyway, we're human and we got to take care of ourselves. Yeah, pretty much that's what went down last week. So what happened was that I went out and did an event, and I got somebody to help me, and that person probably did not stop to think about certain things, and that just created like a whole another task for me to come pick up on and take care of, which is just like, damn, here I am, working really hard to stay at a certain pace, and then this kind of stuff happens. But I guess that's just the price, part of the price that we have to pay for being the runners of the show, the head person in charge. And that's just something that happens. But anyway, if you are in the same position right now, maybe you're like, something happened down the road of your journey and it kind of gave you a slap in the face, and you're like, now you feel a little bit stuck, man. I feel like it's a good thing that I feel like in a way it's kind of good that it happened to me, because now I can tell you, man, it's time to pick it back up and dust it off and just keep on going. Because we got into this because of whatever reason, and let's make that reason, let's remember what that reason is and keep on going. Use this as an experience of growth, and use it as a stepping stone or a step on a ladder to continue moving on to the next level in our journey. I love doing this. And last week there was even a point where I said, I don't want to do this no more. I just don't. because, you know, a certain amount of work or responsibility can take a toll on a person mentally. But I look back on last week, and it's like, it's all good, man. It was just a little trip down the road, but nothing major. I'm gonna continue doing this. Like, I don't know what it was. Probably I got hit by that imposter syndrome that's going around. But the truth of the matter is that today I realized that I should not be saying things like I don't want to do this anymore, because I love doing this. This is like my passion. This is what keeps me going. Well, one of the things that keeps me going. I got other things, of course. But bottom line, let's get back on the horse. Let's dust it off. Let's pick up from wherever we left off before all this happened. Whatever it is that you're going through, I still got my picking up to do with regards to this issue that happened. I have to clean it up and fix it, but nevertheless, I know what steps I have to take to work towards finalizing that solution. So at the end of this week, I'm going to have it done, and it's going to be following week, I'm going to start fresh one more time, man. So ain't nothing to it, man. Let's just get it. It's all good to, you know, to feel a certain way from time to time. But that's no reason to quit, because mama didn't raise no quitter, you know. So I got to keep on going. I got people that look up to me, and I don't want to give them that, like, oh shoot, daddy quit on his dreams. You know, I don't want my wife to be like, man, this guy, my husband quit. He's a quitter. I was like, hell no. I'm not about to let that happen. So I just took a little dip in the trip. That's all. But we're going to get back on it, man. Let's get it. So my goal for this week, this is video number 1. Last week I didn't drop a video for you guys. Again, I apologize. My goal this week is to drop 2 videos, one to make up for last week and the one that I owe you guys for this week. So taking responsibility back into these hands, and we're going to go get it. Stay tuned.